It's my cousin in Philly. It's on this track.
Jeffy.
Very nice.
Jeffy. Get. Okay, now I get it. They say that I'm with it. Tryna fuck with me now cause I'm chasing them digits. They see me up, told me I was the realest. I know that she plotting, I'm not fucking with it. Bro, hit me up, if a coach chasing me. Smoking on gas, got no time for no feeling. Tryna get this gas, I get up to the ceiling. Got me and my band and your hoes on the. Okay, now I get it. They say that I'm with it. Tryna fuck with me now cause I'm chasing them digits. They see me up, told me I was the realest. I know that she plotting, I'm not fucking with it. Bro, hit me up, if a coach chasing me. Smoking on gas, got no time for no feeling. Tryna get this gas, I get up to the ceiling. Got me and my band and your hoes on the pillin'. Got me on my duffel. Know all I do is hustle. No sleep straight from the muscle. You want me, I don't want you, so don't hit me up. You want me to link, I feel like son. Know you mistake me for weak, but I won't give up. That nigga try eat and get my bucks up. That nigga can't sleep. 3 a.m. I'm up, penny in my car. New bar trying up, trying to smile like fuck. So don't hit me up, no we can link up. Cause I know what's up, my time to rise up. You won't lie me up, it's my time to get it. If you ain't fucking with it, them vision ain't in it. My bird you can't spin it, my blunt you can't hit it. Yeah. Said what I want, if I said it, I meant it. Okay, now I get it. They say that I'm with it. Tryna fuck with me now, cause I'm chasing them digits. They see me up, told me I was the realest. I know that she plotting, I'm not fucking with it. Bro, hit me up, if a go chasing me. Smoking on gas, got no time for no feeling. Tryna get this gas, I get up to the ceiling. Got me and my band and your hoes on the. No time for bounce back, no, it's too late. See, I know you're playing, you tryna sell on my play. You tryna fuck with a nigga that's soon to be great. Go digging thotties, they all on my face. I won't hit it, they with it, they ain't perfect.
Yeah. That was Jeffy 215 out of Philadelphia. Y'all seen him before. Y'all seen him around. Y'all heard him. Go check him out, Jeffy 215. Check him out on Instagram, on all platforms and all his music and all that good stuff. This is your boy Eddie, man. This is WHL Podcast. I got my guest host here.
Messiah.
Bro, you heard me. Say what he say. How you say it?
Yeah, Messiah, man. King Messiah, however you want to put it, the one. You know, they know what's up.
You already. Hey, you got a podcast too, man. You got to plug your podcast in too, so you can tune in when you
the
tune
Fair
in.
Podcast. It's the Fair Podcast on the X-rated page. You type in YouTube, you type in the Fair Podcast. You can check me out on Instagram, Messiah KCK. We completed our first season, and we on the works of constructing our second season, so it can be something pretty epic.
Any rap, set fire to the booth. This guy set fire to the booth with him. I see this guy write a song. Was it a song or was it just like a couple verses?
No,
what the fuck was it?
It
It's a full song.
It's a song.
45 minutes.
Already.
And there ain't no trash, like no mumble rap type. No mumble rap.
Nah.
But we're going to get to that. We got a guest, man. My big homie, man. Juicy came through, hollered at us, man.
I definitely had to show some love, my man.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, let these people know who you. Let them know who you is, man. Man, my guy, man, he write books.
Okay.
He's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He been through the struggle. You know what I mean? And reason why I asked him to come on here because, like, that's my story, but as a young guy.
Okay.
He went through it in his time. You know what I mean? Transition and realized good vibes, positivity get you a long way. You feel me?
Absolutely.
But he always saw that into me when I met him from the gate. You feel what I'm saying? It was always positive. It was always good energy.
Definitely.
So I had to bring him on because it's my guy. You know, I look up to the guy. So
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely, and I appreciate that though. But you already know, I'm definitely always constantly, like I said, pushing and making sure that's nothing but positivity and showing nothing but strength. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
Facts.
because it's all about even though you have adversity, you got to continue to keep moving forward in any situation that you're dealing with. All of us at the end of the day.
Facts.
So like I said, this platform is a good way to constantly spread that message.
Yeah.
And help keep people motivated every day. It's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So you already know. That's really for me. That's really what it's all about.
No doubt. What fucked me up was this how I knew I was in the right spot. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't never know this young man to have no social media, right?
Okay.
So I do my morning motivation anyway, all the time, regardless. Even when it hit me, it's like shit just hit me, and I just got to get it out there because it's the way I'm feeling. I like to project it to others.
Of course.
And I wake up early, bright. You know what I mean? Like I ain't, you know what I mean? And they be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You know what I mean? We got to know when to make something happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I go with it. And when I sing Big, I'm like, yo, wait. Damn, we on the same shit. Like, he do the same shit early in the morning. You feel what I'm saying? Like, early. Like, showing his good energy out there. Yeah, man, and that's what made me like, yeah, I gotta link Uncle again, because you seen me as a young knucklehead, but I always had that wisdom.
But always been good people though. You and your brother.
No doubt.
That's why I try to tell you. That's why I always, like I said, kept that bond going between y'all too.
No doubt.
And that's why I like for myself is like Mondays. Mondays is the starting point.
Right.
To set the stage for your entire week.
Absolutely.
That's why Mondays is very important.
Right.
You know, you have your mindset, you working on your goals, and you doing what you gotta do.
Absolutely.
And that's why I say too, at the end of the day, we gotta constantly learn to just strictly hang in there.
Yep.
And stop breaking down with certain things coming our way.
Yeah.
It's just basically testing you to say, hey, you know, how bad do we really want it?
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Question.
At the end of the day. So that's really what my kid is. Even like down to from my oldest to my youngest kid, even like my 7-year-old, I constantly talk to her about, hey, listen, hard work is everything. And if you put in the work, you're gonna get the results. So it just, you know, and that's what's important to all of us. Yeah. That's how we can build and make society a lot better.
Yeah.
It's all about just instilling that in your kids, and you know, and it'll cut down on a lot of what's going on. Cause think about it, you know, a lot of part of society and a lot of things that's going on, a lot feel hopeless at the end of the day.
Ain't nowhere to go. Anybody out there, no help.
You understand what I'm saying to you? But it's always help. It's like, are you willing to seek it or look forward? Look for the situation to get things better, the information you may need.
It's right in front of you.
Exactly. But a lot of us is like, when you can't really like sit back and pull back and think, because that's how I do. Even like, you know, being involved also like in the real estate, even with dealing with the books and all of that.
Right.
I always do my best to find ways to filter things in a positive way or pull back and visualize and say, you know what, for real? I can't do it this way, but let me think about it. I can do it that way.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of being like, you know what, man, I can't do this. I got to give up. I'm going to let the whole project fall apart. You can't do that.
You can't give up on A when it's A through Z.
So tell them what you do for a living. Now, I'm talking about your train of thought, your foundation, your moral principles. The reason why I click with this brother, he gonna tell you what, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, I mean, on a day-to-day basis for like the past 7 years, I'm an intervention specialist. I work at Carver High School now, but I was actually working at Ashburn Elementary Middle School first. That's where I started. I was the dean of behavior there. Also, me and my person who I work with now is starting a PRP program. To do counseling for kids and so forth. And so
yeah, that's good. That's major positive.
I'm all into bigging up the youth. You know what I mean? In a major way. So besides that, you know, doing the parties with my little brother who's back there.
Right. Okay, that's what's up, man. It's positive for him.
Yeah, he's DJs. I host. He's been doing it since he was 15, 21 now.
No, that's good, man.
My little brother could have did a lot of things. Could have picked up a lot of bad habits.
Of course.
And he was a straight A student when he was in school. I used to brag on my little brother, like, my little brother can do it, you can do it too.
Of course. Of course.
And he makes me go harder. He don't know it, but he know now because I'm telling him.
Of course,
He make me go harder in ways that he don't understand, but the kids at my school make me go harder in ways.
Of course.
So
that's
I'm just
surround myself around.
Yeah,
right, that's the whole key, man. You are who you with.
And so my thought, I'm gonna get deep into it as we go on, you know, but my train of thought in life or whatever is like whatever wave if you want to be on, no matter where you want to go or what you want to do, you always gotta surround yourself around good energy because it'll push you. That's the fuel to get you to your goal.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When you get the negative shit, it stunts your growth.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's why you gotta weed out what you have around you, read out what you take in, the information you take in. You know what I mean? Like,
so if I could say one thing, right, I would say to sum up me. I would say, and when I say million, I'm not talking dollars, right? Let me say that. So when I say million, I'm talking mindset, right?
Right.
I got to surround myself with 10 millionaires so I can be the 11th.
Right.
Because if I surround myself with,
you're going to be the 11th.
However you put it, right? 10 crazy people, 10 whatever.
Of course.
However you put it.
At the end of the day, I mean, that's just bottom line, man. That's a great analogy. Bottom line. Yeah, definitely bottom line.
Yeah, and he's younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 29.
But that's what it is, man.
You feel me? So
that's what it is.
That's what, yeah, man.
You already know it's growth.
I was saved though, right? So you know how you got,
no doubt.
You got him, I got Trill.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how you do it. Now how old you is, little bro?
32.
No, I'm talking little bro, little bro.
21.
That's why I told you.
21.
That's why I told you. It's nothing but good, strong,
You
positive
feel
energy.
me? So,
But all I'm just telling you, the whole key is, like I said, believing in something bigger than yourself as
No
God.
doubt.
And then also, putting that other energy into yourself. Because if
No
you can't
doubt.
believe that you can't better your situation, what can you do?
hey, you dead. You
and
dead,
even-
man.
And even to what you said, OG, I like to look at life as a heart monitor. And shout out to my sister. I'm a plugger. She got a clothing line called Cherish Life Network, right?
Mhm.
And knowing it is cherish, and then life, and then a network.
That's my hashtag.
Right, but then with the network, it goes into like a up and down monitor, like the heart monitor.
Right.
So life is like that, right? Life is like a up and down monitor,
Yeah, right.
right? And then when it go flat, what that mean? You dead.
You're done.
Right.
So if you don't have ups and downs in life, then you're not living.
Right.
That's crazy. So,
Definitely true. But you do your best to minimize the situation.
Right.
That's why you want to keep the heart beating.
Exactly.
Just like you're saying, no
Exactly.
flatlining. You just want to
Exactly.
keep it
You
beating
just want to keep it
by
going.
constantly doing your part. You know what I
Sure.
mean? So
Exactly.
that's crazy. I ain't even talking that right now. But I gotta. Hey, listen, man, because it's crazy how that tied into my MIE for my mom.
Okay.
My meaningful information, motivation, and elevation. I give on those every time I do a pod, every time I do an episode, and that ties into my mom.
Okay.
My meaningful information, motivation, and elevation. But right now I'm gonna plug my guys, my B condoms. I'm gonna give you some of these joints, man, to take up the store, man. See how these people,
Okay.
see how the consumers
No,
react
ain't
to
no
it.
problem, man. You know
It's
what's
black owned. You know what I mean? They black owned. It's black owned, like, and it's natural. It's pH balanced, friendly. It's odorless. It's good for the ones that say they got a sensitive cootie cat that they can't. Yeah, man, you know the ones like I can't use condoms. They's good for that. Like
So
it's
this
good
for women or it's for men?
It's
and
for
women?
men.
Oh, for men.
It's
okay.
for men, but they come in all sizes: small, large, medium, extra.
What are
extra,
they,
extra large.
condoms?
They condoms.
Okay. All right.
Big
Okay.
condoms. Big condoms. Black owned condom out of Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, so I'm gonna slide you some of these and see how they react, and then we
No,
can just go from there. But yeah, they definitely what you need in the store to support the culture. They protect the culture, and they deal with a lot of.
You had to support, man.
What they
But
do
you-
is they take these type joints and have like little conventions at colleges, black colleges or colleges period,
Oh, that's
to spread
awesome.
safe sex. So as I'm doing this here, people on college campuses doing the same thing.
Okay.
You know, so
definitely.
I'm
You
trying
know,
to
I
branch it
definitely-
over to
Yeah.
this.
But you know, I definitely support that.
No doubt,
Too,
no
my
doubt.
homeboy, he have a store too, so
No
I'll
doubt,
let him know
but
too.
I'm gonna plug my guy in. The most snacks. It's you ever heard of GoPuff? You heard of GoPuff? Most snacks. You know they deliver your snacks and shit like
Okay.
GoPuff,
Okay.
like Uber Eats.
Okay.
You know what I mean, my guy got the most snacks.
Okay.
He deliver these black owned condoms.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a black owned guy, young
Yes,
guy.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, he now I can't tell us. I let him break the news, but late night he deliver what you need, how you need it. So
Right. That'll
and he
work.
got big condoms,
Yeah.
most snacks, most
Work.
snacks.
Everything
Download the app.
Got everything you need.
He download it. I ordered some alcoholic beverages from there.
Right.
You
But I let him break his
Never heard of a
news.
delivery alcohol
news.
service.
Yeah, we gonna get with it. He gonna get with you. He
Most
gonna get
snacks
with you.
got you.
We gonna let him do the drop on y'all.
Most snacks
But
got
yeah, that's what I do. I do a black. Not saying anything to anybody that's not black. I just support the ones that don't get the most support or the most
I mean, definitely.
exposure.
I mean, yeah. Listen.
You know what I mean? Like my
end of the
guys,
day,
like
any of us be able to get some spotlight to lift everybody
No
up,
doubt.
falls. You know.
that's
That's
what it's
black,
about. That's what my platform is for.
Exactly, and it don't. And it's right, like you said, it ain't knocking nobody. It's
Not
just
at
a
all.
point of
Supporting your
pushing
homies.
us up.
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
gotta give ourselves an extra push before we get anybody else.
Exactly. You already know me, real life, baby. Real life.
All
Got to
day.
support your own.
All day, every day. All day, every day. So before I get deep into my joint, we gotta discuss these playoffs. Well, the wild card for this week, the games for this week. I need y'all picks.
Well, you know me, I ain't no sports guy.
You're
I
not
ain't no
supposed to
sports
Pound
about
it.
You're not
It
supposed
ain't not
to.
personal. I ain't no
Talking
sports
to the
guy.
wrong person.
You know
Not
me,
sports
it's
guy.
like, you
But
know
I'll
me,
pick. But
it's
I'll.
like,
But I'll pick.
So just
it's work, taking
family.
care of myself,
Pound
and
it.
family. That's it, man.
Pound
You know,
it.
you
No
know, you know
doubt.
I'm boring, man.
But
Pound it.
you're not boring, man.
Listen to me.
Hey, listen, Chad.
I'm boring, baby.
That is not a boring life. That is called a comfortable life, where you're content in yourself and you understand your roles and your
Right,
what you
no doubt,
you
no
know
doubt.
Man,
your objectives in life and what you're living for.
No doubt.
Sports be having people stressed out.
Not at all.
Nah, bump that.
But we gotta run this.
Bump
Can I
that.
run it?
You can run it.
Can
But
I
I'm
run it?
just saying, I watched my little brother throw his joystick at the TV
Oh,
because
'cause
the
he was
Ravens
playing.
was losing.
Because he was playing.
No, he was stressed out. Don't you what?
Can't
Yeah,
you
but
go
I ain't
throw
gonna
the
lie,
ball like
a
that?
lot of people are emotionally tied to the sport.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it ain't nothing wrong
No
with it.
doubt.
It's good.
Time.
Like I told you, it's another way of basically far as enjoying your life.
Yeah, it's
Something
just
happened to the
passing time.
Packers. My brother
coming
might
together.
cry.
I'm a
Something
competitive
to conversate
person.
about. So
A
it's
competitive
understandable.
type
That's why I
thing,
say it's
you know.
understandable. Don't get me wrong, and like I said, and I do like football and I like basketball, but it just I don't want to be having time for it.
See, look,
Yeah, I'm not
this is
emotionally
why
tied.
my cousin in VA, right? Mind you, I got my grandmother have over 70-something grands and great grands.
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna let them know I'm the third oldest.
I'm not a
just to let them know, since cousin Warren here, he's a 49ers fan.
She has
I'm a
hold on.
Cowboys fan.
You're not gonna skip
And
over
we
the fact
see each other.
that
this
she
week.
has 70 grandkids.
70, damn near 70. It's about 70 greats and great grands, right?
That's
right, cousin?
that's more than a blessing.
And I'm the third oldest.
That's more,
So that's why I'm so,
Yeah.
that's more than
you
a
know what I
blessing.
mean? But we're gonna get to this shit here.
Let's do it.
We don't. Your 49ers. We'll talk about that on the side note.
I might
man,
pick the
them
wrong
49ers.
team, but let's do
You
it.
got the Raiders and the Bengals. You got the Eagles. Well, I'm gonna start team by team. Raiders and Bengals.
Okay. Who am I gonna pick out of the Raiders and the Bengals?
Yeah,
Raiders.
I said the Bengals. I said the Bengals.
I said I might pick the wrong team.
We don't know. It's a toss up. It's
I'm
any
only
given
going-
Sunday.
So I'm only going with the Raiders, right? Because I got an older cousin who was like a super duper Raiders fan, and he been that way since I was.
It might be his time.
Been that way since I was born.
It might
So,
be his time.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Shout out to Quinn. Love you.
So I got the. Who you got, baby? You don't know. You don't fuck either one.
Just go with the Raiders. Go. Sorry. Sorry. Go with the Raiders.
I'm gonna set this one out.
I got the Patriots and the Bills.
Patriots, right?
Patriots.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Bills.
Patriots all day. Patriots, baby.
The Bills gonna beat the Patriots? I thought the Patriots was the guys. They not the guys no more because Tom Brady gone?
They still the guys because that's why they in there.
Shoot, why ain't they?
They still in it.
All right. I don't know. Hey, I told y'all I might get the wrong answer.
They still in it.
I don't know.
I'm not saying they not in it.
Eagles and the Bucks. That's
not
an
what
easy
I'm
one for
saying,
you. That's what Tom Brady at. Tom Brady over there in Tampa.
And they're in it.
And they're in it.
Let's do it.
49ers and the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I would say the Cowboys. So whoever.
I mean, how they looking though? Do you
That's
know?
all.
Y'all know how they looking this year?
I have
They
no
my boys.
idea.
We looking
Who your
like these
boys?
shit.
Who, the 49ers or the
The Cowboys is my
Cowboys?
man. They looking
But how
like
they
they
looking?
supposed to
I-
look.
I
Oh,
only
okay.
say
Well,
the
We
then
ain't got
Cowboys.
no division
See,
losses.
that's what's important. How they looking?
I only
looking
say
good.
the Cowboys because of Country Wayne. Comedian
That's
Country
my
Wayne.
guy.
How about those Cowboys?
How about those Cowboys?
That's the only reason why.
How
I said
about those Cowboys?
it. I'm
So
not a sports fan.
And I'm saying it because I normally don't go with the Cowboys.
well, we looking good.
I'm saying it because they look good.
My mama said, "Mama, did you say 49ers?"
Their record
That's
is
what
like,
she said.
My mama said
I
49ers.
can, I can see that from over here. 4-9 birds. I see it.
So, hey, I got a new game that I want to try out. It's not new, but it's new. Yeah, because I usually try to pick a game, keep people involved and shit like that, right? And this one is called Pick a Choose.
Okay.
Pick a Choose. I probably did it before, but I didn't put no name to it.
Okay.
That's probably what it was. But all right, pick a choose. You gotta pick one. Get rid of the album forever, or you gotta pick one of the other, what you value the most, whatever.
Gotcha.
All right, loyalty or love.
Loyalty. For me, 100%.
Loyalty.
Because if you're loyal, the love gonna come.
All day, every day.
Fact.
Exactly. I was going to say that. And, I mean, love.
Because you can still love somebody and cross them.
Absolutely. Love can fade. Love can fade. So loyalty.
Loyalty. Everybody say loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty is what it is.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. All right. As a hood nigga, I mean, was a dude. Period. That's in the neighborhood. So whatever. Chicken box or cheesesteak when you go there.
I'm a chicken bucket.
I say cheesesteak for me when I did used to eat meat.
Right. Oh, you veggie now?
I'm a
Pescatarian.
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 Yeah. Seafood and plant-based stuff. That's it.
I'm trying to get there, man.
I mean, it ain't hard to get there. You just
That's why
basically
you
just
glowing
gotta-
like that.
Just got to get on it. I mean, I'm glowing because I'm happy to be alive.
Ain't no
Absolutely.
bullshit.
You hear me? I'm happy to be alive because there's so much going on and so many people losing their life.
Yeah, man.
And then
Like-
then not to go back to it or intervene with what you got going
Go
right
ahead,
now.
go ahead. Do
I just
you?
want to just bring up far as like, it's been so much of the youth, where we come from, that just lost their life.
Yeah, my nephew.
Ton.
So that's why I told you to see your brother here. That's a blessing,
Absolutely.
and that he ain't caught up and involved in all that stuff that's going on in the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
But it just like I told you, it's like I have a love from where I love for where I come from.
Yeah.
So it just at the end of the day, it saddens me to see that.
Yeah.
Because everybody that just recently passed away, I know them.
Yeah. Ain't no
So
doubt.
that's all I'm basically saying. Is like,
It's tough.
Sad
yeah,
too, man.
That's-
we got to plant a better seed.
That's
Go
why.
ahead, man.
That's where that PTSD come from. You feel what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Everybody in the hood suffer from PTSD, but we don't categorize it as that because we not because we ain't been to no war. Nigga, we ain't in war.
It ain't war. It's that we as a
I'm
black-
talking about mentally.
I know, but as a black people and as a community, we're not told that's what it is. We're told to just wipe our wounds and keep moving.
I'll suck it up.
Yeah, basically, suck it up.
But the main thing I just want to put out there in the air, bottom line is, we have a choice, and some of us have to make a tough decision. Like, hey, we're gonna live life, or we're gonna basically stay involved in whatever we're doing. That's basically killing us.
Yeah.
Because it's sad to see so many people that you already know that haven't even really been on beltways, planes,
Yeah, it ain't been out of
different
Baltimore.
states. It's sad, man.
Ain't been out of
I don't know
Baltimore.
if
It's
I
sad,
look
man.
at that as a tough decision, right? And I'm not. And again, we can go back, but
Mhm.
that's all I knew, right? And like I said, Trill saved my life, bro. I really could have been dead or in jail right now. I did juvenile life, so when I came home, I had my kids, and because I wound up coming home on the box, but I was still incarcerated if I'm on a box, and that's how I'm looking at it, right? So I came home on the box, I had my kids, not to take up too much time, fast story, but I wound up violating and going back. So that's how the girls got pregnant for me to have kids. I'm just saying that, right? And just looked at it like, my grandfather died, right? What do I do? I kept going. I was rapping, and then one day this guy was like, I pulled up, and this guy was like, yo, you rap? Oh, I could take you some places. I ain't believe him. I'm like, nigga, I'm taking myself places. I'm like, I don't need you. But he was persistent.
Right.
And his persistency made me curious
Right.
on
Of
why
course,
he
yeah.
was so persistent.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So I tried to test it out, and it went from a business relationship to a family relationship. And it saved me because I was on the block, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. Nigga, when you met me, where was I at?
Yeah, he's on.
I was on the block.
You know me. I was already like 20 people removed from the block. So I'm just trying to greet somebody that I know. I know him. So I'm ready to greet him. Then I thought about it. I rewind myself. I'm like, hold up. He where I was at 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna approach him like that because
You
he was clutching.
That's why I told you. You can't.
He was
But I'm just
clutching.
trying to tell you, yeah, listen.
So he
But
was clutching.
It's
I'm
just-
like,
I only say that it's not a hard decision because you said it's kind of a hard decision. I mean, that's an opinion-based thing, right? I just don't.
Yeah,
feel
it
like,
is.
I just don't feel like it's a hard decision because at the end of the day, you either want to live or you want to die, right? Now, I guess it can be hard if you wasn't exposed to anything else and you don't have nobody, or you just hard-headed.
it wasn't a choice, or
Or I can say at the end of the day, you
hard.
gotta understand something too. I mean, listen, we human, man.
Absolutely.
And then listen, when it get to the point where as though you feel as though that's what's going on, that's the trend, and that's what's hot, as far as like, hey, I'm going hard.
Yeah.
Right. You know, people around me, I see them that I'm looking up to, they go hard.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Right.
And what I'm saying to you, I can't knock it because
No.
it's like I'm not knocking it, but I say sometimes it can be a hard decision. For us, we can say it because we've been through
We've
it.
been through
It's
it.
like, oh, no, it's not.
Yeah.
But it's like at the end of the day, to be honest with you,
Some
sometimes if you're
motherfuckers,
looking
yeah.
at that lifestyle and what they doing, you're like, oh, I want to go hard too, or even harder than them.
Right.
That's what makes the decision tough.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
I respect what you're saying.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I
Just
do.
like you saying too, it shouldn't be a hard choice.
Right.
To be honest with you. But sometimes that's how I have you feeling, man.
Absolutely.
Because we all be wanting to fit in sometimes.
Yeah.
And then one people, I had to learn from it took me years, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Grown
Everybody.
old man. You know what I mean? It took me years to be like, you know what, for real, at the end of the day, I gotta keep a certain percentage for myself
Absolutely.
to keep me strong away from
yeah.
any and everything. Because
Absolutely.
don't get me wrong, I love my wife, I love my kids,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like at the end of the day, you gotta be like, hold up, I gotta keep some of this love for myself.
You have to.
Definitely got
Because
to.
sometimes we can get lost and float and let that go out to everybody else.
Yeah.
We come back to us.
Drained.
We left drained, depressed, ready to kill ourselves,
Absolutely.
broke, everything.
Yeah, we done
You
put the
understand what I'm
word on
saying?
our, we done put the word on our
But that's
back.
crazy because I'm that guy. Like I would take on
Lions, tigers, and
everybody's
bears.
problems and situations because if I love you anyway, I'm gonna take on and I'm gonna be there. Like But at the end of the day, I don't realize I'm drained until I get home.
And I'm sorry to
And
tell
I'm
you that.
just like,
You gotta learn to love yourself.
and that's what everybody
First.
keep telling me.
And it ain't nothing personal.
That's
It
what
ain't no
everybody
selfish,
keep
it ain't
telling
no
me.
selfish situation.
There's no such thing as a selfish thing when you love yourself. Because
Of course, I love
you can't
myself.
love
I know you
nobody
can
else if
say
you
that.
don't.
I definitely
I'm
love
trying to
myself,
tell-
but you
hear me
said
when
do
I
I
tell
put
you this.
myself?
It's easy to say,
You
right?
can say that.
So you just said do I put myself first?
I'm just
You
telling
have
you
to.
at the end of the day is, but what is your action showing? That's all I'm trying to tell
No
you.
doubt.
Because I can say it all day telling somebody.
No
It's
doubt.
Like
Put yourself
it's
first.
like sometime me and my wife might have a disagreement, and I'll say to her like, "Hey, you know, I'm not the same person,
Right.
so I don't accept things that happened in the past.
Right.
I'm more so the person that I recreated, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I want to basically be able to live
Yeah.
and then also enjoy my life. I can't enjoy my life if I'm always constantly trying to please somebody else
No.
and don't have no pleasure for myself.
No.
That's
The
all
word-
I'm saying.
The word
doubt.
no was the best thing ever.
You know a lie. You know a lie.
The
Not
word
to
no.
take up most of the time,
That's
but
no,
no,
we got
that's what we
time
in
for
for.
days. This
That's
us.
what we in for.
This is us. This is black owned businesses. we ain't
what
gotta
we
go.
in
We can stay in this motherfucker all night.
Yeah,
or they
so
gonna
this
watch all night.
yeah,
You
so
ain't
I'm
gotta
just
watch.
letting
You
you know
gotta catch
that,
us.
you know, but I definitely love what's going on and what y'all doing. It's definitely good because we need it, man. But it's so much going on, man.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just sad too how this virus is separating a lot of us. But all we really basically got to do at the end of the day is be as careful as possible, and we'll be fine. But
Right.
we can't stop unifying
can't.
and
Can't
seeing
stop.
each other. It's a bad thing. That's how I feel.
I don't feel like we can stop doing anything because the virus is not going anywhere.
Right,
know.
right.
It's going to be like your
The flu
common-
been
it's
here
gonna-
since the first was fucking created.
It's going to be like your common flu.
Right.
So are you going to just stop living life because of?
Right. That's
Flu.
all I'm. Yeah, that's all I'm basically just saying at the end of the day. But
No,
I
you making.
but like I
perfectly
told
sense.
you,
That's
though,
why I spoke
we gonna
on it.
if we
network.
definitely do the best we can to protect ourselves, we'll be fine.
No doubt.
Absolutely. That's
No
me.
doubt.
And then,
Got
like
it.
I said too, just like the vaccination, there's big debates about that back and forth. But I feel
Yeah.
as though it's this. It's nothing but just something else to try to help you, whereas though you don't fall and get that sick.
That's what my mom keep
when it
telling
comes to
me.
that vaccination. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
my
saying
mama
to you
keeps saying.
at the end of the day. Because
Yeah.
me, I was always the person on tip. I'm like, I would be like, you know what? I ain't messing with none of that.
Right.
I don't trust it in this and that.
Right.
But I have done it, and I haven't had no major issues.
Right.
I have had some. I'm being honest about that. Sometimes I was sick recently a little bit for a while. I
Okay.
said it on the gram. You saying me?
Yeah.
I was sick, but
Yeah.
for me, I just refused to basically like lay down and be like, you know what? I'm accepting this situation, and I'm gonna let it overtake me.
Right.
Yeah,
So I
'cause
just
it's
kept
also
on
a
fighting
mind
against
thing.
the situation while I was taking care of myself. The teas, the orange
That's
juice,
the
the
gingers,
fruits.
the turmeric, the
Then
all.
also still exercise as much as I can. If I don't feel too fatigued, I'll work out. But it's like that's all I'm basically just trying to say at the end of the day. It's like we still gotta do what we can. And then you go by how you feel about the situation.
Yeah, you definitely gotta do your part.
Cause like I said, I'm not promoting nothing, but I'm just telling you what I went through and how I conduct myself to keep myself as healthy as possible.
My mom said, been vaccinated with other things when you were born. I agree. One thing I'm going to say about that whole vaccination situation is, like, you are your person. You do what's best for you and your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't
that's what
tell
I
it.
say.
You know what I
And I
mean?
would say educate yourself.
Yeah,
man. That's
it
all.
definitely don't
But
go
it's
off
still
what
your
you
choice.
see
It ain't
on
like we
social.
saying on here, hey,
Yeah.
you gotta be vaccinated. No.
yeah,
All
you
I'm saying,
do what's
what
good
I'm
for you.
saying though, we gotta be taking care of
You gotta
ourselves.
take care of yourself, man.
And that
By
requires
any
putting good
means.
things in your body.
Yeah.
You know, because like I told you, those days of like, oh, you know what, for real, I'm gonna get back to this health thing later on and all that. No,
Nah,
I'm
you
not
gotta
doing
get
none
back
of
now.
that.
Y'all give it
Because
that now.
you know, especially too, like I said, you coming up, you aging and things like that. You gotta
Definitely
basically
aging.
really get on the situation and doing what you can to preserve yourself
Absolutely.
and keep
Man.
yourself strong. That's why I told you. That's why I really a big firm believer in hard work. I love to be under that press, really putting things together and seeing the accomplishment.
Yeah.
Because
no
that
doubt.
changed your whole perspective on
No
life
doubt.
too.
No doubt. Because that.
Hard work is the key.
And
It is, man.
I was like, I don't know
It is,
if I don't know
I'm
if y'all
sorry.
checked my morning motivation. I think it was today. I was saying like
Share
when you building a house, you feel what I'm saying?
What I'm doing
It
right
always
now.
start the foundation. It always start the foundation. Everything else come afterwards. As the
Right.
maturity come, you know what I mean? As you
Right.
get mature, you start learning how to put your doors and your windows and your gut. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? So
Right, you're right.
that shit's called growth, man. I love growth.
sure.
Growth,
Yeah, it
growth
is,
keep
man.
me smiling. That's why I'm always smiling when
You
you see.
never stop growing.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. It's no limit.
I asked my grandfather one day before he died, God rest his soul, why he keep reading the back of the cereal box. He said, because every time he read it, it's something different on it.
Always.
Go for something different.
Yeah, that's good, man.
The last pick
I like
and choose
that.
I got for y'all. When it comes to a woman, would you prefer Good sex and financial stability.
Financial.
Well, men too. I mean, women too. When you come to a man,
That's a good question.
would you prefer good sex or financial stability? One of them got to go. If you pick
you said man or woman.
man or woman, like if you
This what I'm saying to you at the end of the day, right? And I understand where you're coming from too, but it's like
freaking question.
this what I'm gonna say. It's like at the end of the day,
hypothetically speaking.
no, this what I'm saying to you. Like, it's not a big deal for us if a woman not financially stable. And then too, when it come down to the sex, basically, both parties got to be groomed into making the sex good. You understand what I'm saying?
it's
to you?
first.
Exactly, and that's a different story now. And basically, as far as if the man he can't get it up or the woman it ain't getting lubricated down there, that's a problem.
Right.
Oh,
That's a
matter of fact,
problem.
hold up,
So,
before you start talking. I got you a motherfucking love bag, man. I know you was married, so I ain't give you no condoms, but I gave you some lube, there's some pens in there, there's some my business cards in there, there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Appreciate it,
When you
brother.
thought about
Appreciate
lube, I thought about I got you
Appreciate
that.
it, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But that's
yeah.
all I'm saying to you at the end of the day. But another thing I'm gonna say to you too, I would take support
Over all of it.
over financial stability.
Yes.
I would take support. You understand? Because the sex situation, you can make that great.
You can make it work.
Ain't a whole lot to it because if both parties they mind and they really into each other, that's gonna make it great.
Yeah.
That's just my
When you're in
opinion.
tune. When you're in tune, that's the
all
best
I'm
sex
saying.
in life.
It's a different situation.
Yeah.
But like I told you, I will take support over financial stability. And then knowing too at the end of the day too, the support, and then even if you're somebody that has aspiration and want better in life.
Right?
That's all I'm saying.
That drive.
My answer is they're both teachable.
Both.
They're both
Whoa.
they're both teachable.
Wait a minute.
Financial stability is teachable. It's teachable. The reason why
I want to say teachable.
the reason why I say it's teachable is because there's classes on financial stability.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying with that.
It's
But what he probably great come at you with is basically
You can't tell a motherfucker how to
some
blow
people
money.
see you gotta understand this too though. Listen, lack of discipline
Right.
will always run you into trouble.
Always.
Because some people wants outweigh what they
Wait,
need.
what the fuck they can
Absolutely. So here's why I use that example, though, right? For me, I know shit about credit. Nothing. And didn't give a fuck about credit. I was about the bag. Show me the money. Right?
Exactly.
But my fiance said, fuck that money. I'm gonna show you this credit. So if that's the case, I was the person who was financially not stable. You see what I'm saying? But she showed me how to be.
Yeah, but not really though.
But you also
Not
mentally
really.
stable.
You understand what I'm saying? Not
I
really.
am mentally stable.
Because guess
You
what?
also
Because this is what I'm
can
saying.
catch on.
That wasn't a question.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you at the end of the day is you were stable because guess what? You was a go-getter.
Right,
The
from
thing
the gate.
is, I'm gonna tell you just like this. Like I told you, far as me from my end, like I said, I will basically accept someone wanting better in life.
Yeah.
If they not together when we get together.
So
You understand
build
what I'm
them.
saying?
I'll accept that as
But
well.
I will not accept for you to tear my situation down.
No.
You understand?
Well, let me.
I'm
to
glad
build
y'all
yours
coming
up.
there.
So let me.
I'm glad y'all going. I'm so glad y'all going there with it.
Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase
I'm
that. then.
at least say this. I'm gonna introduce the topic.
Got you. Let me rephrase it. It's teachable to a person who wants to be taught.
There you
There
go.
you go.
So if
There you
you
That's
go.
simple.
So if
There
you
you
don't,
go.
so if
That's
you don't,
simple.
so if you don't want to be taught, then no, I don't.
You
No, I don't
lost
want
cause.
to deal with that. Right? But if you're not financially stable when I meet you, but
Right.
you're willing to receive the information to
Right.
be financially
Right.
stable, then I'm willing to teach.
Right.
However, if you're not willing to learn, then but if you're a person who doesn't want to learn in any way, shape, or form anyway, a
done.
person that don't want to learn just
You're
don't want
done.
to learn.
I
Period.
don't give a fuck what it
And plus
is.
also bringing that bad energy.
Right.
And
right.
that bad energy, you know what that is? Broke energy.
Broke energy.
All day.
It's
That's
definitely
all I'm
broken
saying.
energy.
That's that 11.
That's it.
That's that 10 people without the
Because all I'm
mind.
trying to tell you is like for us, I know we all think of it. We think of the sunshine. I don't drink, but I'm thinking like a virgin, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pina colada or something.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I'm just trying to explain to you at the end of the day, just basically just a better and finer life, you know?
Yeah.
And then I don't need a whole lot of it.
No.
At least I can get 3 times of it out of a year.
Just give
If
me
we can
enough.
hit the plane and go somewhere
Right.
and just really be able to relax and have a great time.
Give me enough.
Because life is about great memories. That's,
That's
it,
it.
bro.
It's all about making
I don't
memories,
need a
man.
lot.
That's all you can do.
I don't need a lot.
So, we gonna we gonna roll over into this motherfucking subject for the day, right?
Go roll on into it, man, because we got to get to it.
We're gonna get to it, man.
Go and get to it, man.
I call it my cousin Ronnie, he put me on. He said this shit long. He said, "Yo, the motherfucking homeless sexuals." I said, "What, nigga?"
I know, yeah. When you
He
said
said,
that, I'm
nigga,
like, you say homosexual?
homeless-
But you said homeless sexuals.
Homeless
Okay.
sexuals.
Homeless sexuals.
Homeless sexuals.
Yeah,
Let
homeless.
me break the definition
Right,
down
homeless.
to homeless sexual.
Yeah, homeless.
Homeless.
Yeah, not homo.
Not
homeless.
homo. I'm not homophobic.
Exactly.
whatsoever.
Yeah, none of us. So
I
homeless.
am homeless sexual phobic.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
a
break it
man-
down. What is it then?
a man that depends or
Man,
well, a boy, a male species. Let me say that. Depending on a female to take care of him, live off of him, laying up on him, like they can't do nothing without, like they don't go get it themselves. They not being what I consider, what I call myself as a man, which is being a provider for your family and making sure, you know what I mean, everything's good. Not making your woman your sole provider. There's nothing wrong with a woman being a provider at all. But I believe that a man should make sure the family is well secured.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking nobody that's letting a woman lead any situation or anything like that.
Okay.
What I'm just saying is my opinion and my thoughts on a household, a man should be the one to be the sole provider. You can get your own money, baby. I'm not telling you don't be no grinder. Please go get it because you motivate me to go when you get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, as I'm a man, I'm going to make sure we good. Whether we
shouldn't be
splitting
depending
bills.
on you to get it.
Yeah, man. She shouldn't depend on me to get it.
Or I'll say this, because this what I'm trying to tell you at the end of the day. You know, everybody not an entrepreneur, number one,
Definitely.
and
It's a hard thing.
and everybody don't make a high salary.
Definitely don't.
You know, but what I'm saying is, for me, I think that's very important. Besides all of this, it's the teamwork.
That's what's that.
Because all I'm
That's
trying to
what-
tell you is, listen, if y'all work together, so much can happen.
Absolutely.
Because like I told you, if y'all work together and come up with a plan and allocate some of your money into other things
Mm-hmm.
to have extra income coming in,
Right.
it's a lot can happen for you
No
and your
doubt.
family.
Absolutely.
But like you said, you can't be a person that's tearing the other individual down
At all.
to where as though y'all not working together and building your life up. That's where the problem come in at. So I
So-
can understand what you're saying. A homeless
Homeless. And he-
individual.
and I don't know the train of thought of one of them type guys or whatever. Like, I can't be still laying on the couch when a woman going out and getting the bread and you just sitting there like. Reason why I'm saying this
Has
because
to be some type of depression there.
I don't know.
do it.
I don't know, man.
Some
'Cause
niggas, some dudes are just
people
lazy, or some people look,
some people prey on people.
or
And some people don't want no type of obligation and worry about having to go and do anything, and they just want to
the
live comfortable.
responsibilities.
Yeah.
Them
So
responsibilities.
that's
But it's a
that's
lot
what
of
he,
dudes.
That's what he getting at.
To be honest with you, a lot of dudes have mommy syndrome.
I get that.
You know what I mean? Mommy syndrome. You know what that mommy syndrome is?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a mama's boy, but
Yeah.
I don't have that mommy syndrome.
Nah, because listen, let me
You
tell
know
you
what I
something.
mean?
As long as I've known you,
My mom's
always had a
around.
car, always had money, and was always going to work somewhere.
Hey, gotta go
Going to
get it.
So that's it. That's what I'm gonna say to you. So
Gotta go get
I don't know nobody else, because you already know we see each other. You know we do. We gonna go get it.
Gotta go get it, man.
We gonna go get
I'm a
it.
provider first. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
learned
no
that.
doubt.
I learned that growing up. You know what I mean? Like it's just,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? So
Got to provide.
I'm just, to be honest with you, I really want to give a class. Yeah, man, for the guys that don't understand how the shit work out here. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of guys want to do things like this. I'm not knocking, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody's situation and what they got going on. But a lot of guys want to do things like this. You're not being that leader, but you want a woman to submit.
Oh yeah, but I mean, that's a whole nother situation. What you talking
But that's
about
the same thing. Like,
I know, but that's a whole nother situation.
Because a homeless sexual type dude is just laying around being an old bum playing PlayStation all day
I
while
know,
she
but I'm
at
telling
work.
you though, that's a
And
whole
they-
nother situation because
So, but he possibly could want her to address him as the leader of the household.
like I said, it's a whole different situation. Because what I'm saying to you is this: because at the end of the day, is earning that kind of respect to be able to receive that type of kind of attention. You have to, like you say, you have to be performing a certain kind of way.
100%.
And being a provider and basically, making sure she getting the things that she needs.
Right.
100%.
Just as well as you getting what you need at the end of the day. So that's a different situation.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that a guy.
And that's another topic.
It's definitely another
I
one.
don't.
I'm gonna lead into it.
Yeah, I don't,
I'm just trying to tell you.
I don't
It's
think
a whole
guy
different situation.
of that status should be expecting a female to submit.
Well, I
'Cause
got it.
he has already submitted by checking out and not.
And so he need to be grateful that he there.
Baby, he walking on eggshells and
No, I'm
shit.
just saying he grateful he should be there. There's
Baby,
food in
let me
there.
get a couple dollars,
He can
get
lay
some
down
rocks.
and get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
boy.
couple dollars, get some
He
green.
should,
But you
he
know-
should not be drinking the last of the Kool-Aid.
He definitely drinking
Yeah,
the last
no,
of the
yeah, he
Kool-Aid.
definitely
does
doing
it.
that.
And he
But
drinking the
he
last
shouldn't be.
Capri.
And he the first
Capri
one at the
Sun.
table.
He eat all the kids.
And he the first one at the table.
He eat all the kids
And
snacks,
get-
right?
the big pe- and the kids got the food stamps. What are
he
you
eat all the-
doing?
He eat all the fruit snacks.
I mean, you know.
But all I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the man and the woman is both worthy
Absolutely.
to basically have a great life and to be dealing with great people.
No
At the end
doubt.
of the day, that's the main thing
No
we got to
doubt.
put out there.
No doubt.
But
Because some of us feel we may not be worthy.
I was going to say that too. I think another thing is a woman who accepts a homeless sexual is just trying to. She just needs somebody. She just needs something. And when she realizes that she doesn't just need something or somebody, she'll get rid of them.
But this is what I'm saying to you. We live in a world where there's billions of people. Billions, man. It's
She
billions
said,
of people.
so my old girl said, that's not a boy. That's like having a child. You didn't birth. Hell no.
Absolutely. But it is. It is.
That's what it
You
is.
gotta feed him, clothe him, make sure he goes to his doctor's appointments.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So it's
I mean,
That's all I'm
it's
saying
almost
to you.
like
It's a
raising
lot.
a dog.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
that's
Stuff.
it's a lot of it going on. In
It is.
It is,
2022.
man.
It is.
It is.
And that's what disturbs me. So that leads to a lot of other things. You know what I mean?
It been
Because
going on for a while.
them guys, they're the type of guys that's sitting in, like, say if somebody got separated from they baby mother and baby mother son going live with, she got a whole little boyfriend. These are the type niggas that sitting in the household with your son or your stepson or whoever. Wow. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
No, listen, that's absolutely true. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, is like the woman, it's she has a part to do with that too, because
Of course.
you have to make a great decision when it comes to the company you have around your kids.
no doubt.
Absolutely.
No
Because
doubt.
for me, if I have a stepdaughter,
Mhm.
but my thing is, it's been a positive influence
It
from
should
day
be.
one.
Yeah.
I'm there. It's like, and this is another thing for myself too. I pride myself on is this: I'm going to treat somebody else's child like it's mine.
Right.
Because
Supposed
guess
to.
what? When my children are in somebody else's hand,
You want the same.
I'm
Yeah.
praying to God it's the same situation.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
real
to you?
shit.
Absolutely.
So that's the main thing that we gotta really get through. It's like you want to have that positivity around your kids to make things better for them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just like you saying, I've been hearing different scenarios from friends that I had. They like, oh man, I'm upset and hurt
Bruh.
that I picked this guy to deal with because my son look up to him,
And
want to
now
be like
he's-
him, and now he going down the wrong path.
He's all the way down the wrong
to you at the
path.
end of the day?
He's
So
all
it's-
the way.
So it's not just the man's fault that's praying on him. It's you allowing them to pray on you.
Absolutely.
That's
Because if you see the signs after a while, somebody got to go.
Absolutely.
yeah.
And it ain't
So-
the kid.
Right?
That's-
Somebody got to go.
That's great. That all that shit ties into my fun fact. I get fun facts every fucking episode too.
Well, give us the fun fact,
The
brother.
fun fact got to
Because
do
we've been
something.
eating you up in
Bruh,
here.
the fun
Nah,
fact,
man.
yo, because that fun fact ties into what the fuck you been talking about. 92% of single parents would rather date single parents. What we just talking about, like
Yeah, you're right.
that was just like a fun fact. That
Yeah.
just
I mean, but wouldn't they have to date single parents?
no,
They can date.
because you could date somebody without no kids.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why I try to tell you,
You
we
can
have
date
there's so
somebody-
many people in this world,
Yeah, it's like
and
I mean,
sometimes,
you even dating somebody without a kid or with a kid.
sometime at the end of the day, we have to just maybe take that time to heal as an individual being single
Right.
and
Right.
basically get ourselves together, and don't put your problems or take the carry the next thing over to somebody else.
Right.
if you don't heal before
we
you go
be
to that
selfish.
relationship, you gonna take that baggage with you.
But here's the thing.
But you know,
I-
sometimes
I-
people say too is they say it's better to get up under something new.
Yeah.
You know, to get
Yeah.
over something old. But it's like at the end of the day, you gotta get yourself together.
Got
You might need to go slide and go see that counselor.
You
Yeah.
got you. You gotta
But
get
I-
this right.
I could understand why you would want to date a person with a child so they could understand you, right?
I mean, cause y'all basically gonna be
Y'all gonna have the same understanding in a
I
sense.
think it's a maturity. I can see maturity.
Only
factor.
reason why I say that is because I have friends who don't have kids and I have friends who do have kids.
Right,
The
right.
friends
Of course,
who don't
yeah.
have kids kind of don't understand. Like,
They
yo,
wouldn't.
I can't go out right now. Just
Yeah, they
fly to
wouldn't. Nigga,
Jamaica.
why?
Like, I got kids.
Right.
Right, like you know what I'm saying. We
Yeah,
can
they
just go to
wouldn't.
Jamaica
They
tomorrow. No,
wouldn't.
we can't, nigga.
I gotta get babysitters.
So like I told you too, it's like you can have people that's single, but they have to have that understanding of how you live in your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And most people who don't have kids don't understand.
And,
So I
and
can
I'm gonna tell you
understand
something. He
why.
know I had a lot of love for him.
Right.
He
No
know
doubt.
nobody really never see me like that.
Right.
You know, so it's like
Ever for my guy to pop his head out.
I had to.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing.
Yeah,
And,
man.
definitely we
That's
gotta keep
what
on
about,
spreading
man.
this.
It's positive vibes,
Yeah,
man. Nothing
definitely.
but
At
good
the end of the
energy.
day.
And ever since I got on this whole positive energy vibes, and I just been attracting people with the same.
Of course, mindset.
But that's
man,
what's
just
going to
love.
happen.
And it just
attraction
keep
and
going
love.
up and up. What I
Law of
want,
attraction.
it just keep getting closer. My goal is getting closer and closer because it's like I build off of these guys, they build
course,
off of
no doubt.
me, you know.
Yeah,
so
no doubt, no doubt. But like I said,
that
what
shit
y'all doing
crazy.
is a great thing.
yeah, no
And I
doubt.
appreciate you, having me over here today.
Come on, man.
Before you
know
leave,
can
I'm
do it.
going to let you check out some music, too.
Okay.
You know
Of
you
mine.
can do it.
Okay, no doubt.
You know you can do it, but be condoms, man. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
you
definitely. Yeah,
these
give me some of them
B
B condoms, man.
Man, I'm gonna get you some of these B condoms.
Take some over there. I'm gonna take
I'm
some.
gonna get you some extra large joints and some regular schmegulars.
You got it.
You know what I mean?
definitely,
see,
man.
See what the consumers
How many
think
come in the
about
box? 12.
it. Yeah, probably.
Okay, definitely, no doubt.
See what the consumers think about it.
No, definitely, no
and
doubt,
if you
man.
do, just hit me up. I'll give you the link so you get the discounts and
No
whatever
doubt, no
bullshit.
doubt.
You know what I mean? I'm guaranteed they gonna like them. They ain't gonna pop on you.
No doubt.
Everybody I get them
But
to
you
the
already
city.
know, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. And
Yeah,
keep
man,
on
we driving,
raising
man.
this awareness of life, man.
We
real
driving,
life
man.
right here, real life.
Live life, man.
Yeah.
They gotta enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. You got one of these motherfuckers to live. One thing for sure, you can't get yesterday back. Two things for certain, you gonna live in where you at right now,
No doubt.
and you better pray for tomorrow because it ain't promised to you.
Yeah,
So
no doubt. But I already told you.
Why you got to live in with right now?
Why you don't? Because this
No,
is
I said, why do you have to live in right now?
Oh,
This-
because
this is the only thing
just
you
like you
in.
said,
This is what you know is
it's not
true.
it's not promised, man.
only
That's
thing
why I
that's promised
told you.
right now is right now, and we doing.
Yeah,
So it's a gift.
It's
It
definitely
is,
a
man,
fucking
and a
gift.
blessing.
So that's why it's called the present.
That's
it's a blessing, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's a blessing.
Hey,
I
yo,
like that.
run that back. Oh,
It's just
yeah,
challenging in you. That's
definitely a
all,
fucking-
and I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a
I
fucking
just
present,
wanted
champ.
to see.
It's definitely a fucking present. Ain't no doubt.
I wasn't asking because I didn't know. I was
Right,
asking
right,
because I
right.
wanted to see.
Yeah,
what
you-
was
you-
going
you-
on.
But you know, it's a blessing to have different opinions too. It's so
Absolutely.
important
yeah.
Absolutely.
because you know,
Not all opinions though, champ.
still, but it's
all
still
opinions.
good though.
All opinions,
It's good.
yo.
It is, man.
All
Because
opinions.
guess what?
Some of that shit
Everybody-
could be.
No, but everybody don't think the same.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Long as when the opinions are coming, it's a respectful opinion. You understand what I'm saying? As far as like it's not an obnoxious one. Like a person
yeah.
like
Forcing.
they feeling a certain kind of way because you don't accept how they feel.
Forcing that shit on.
This right here is for everybody in the world.
Yeah.
To hear different perspectives. It's not just only one.
It's a
Absolutely.
million of them out there
Because
too.
they might receive my voice, they might receive yours, and they may receive yours.
Absolutely.
But it's all a perfect combination
Yeah.
in order to get society and everybody better.
Yeah, no
That's
doubt.
all I'm trying to tell you at the end of the
That's
day.
what we doing.
Because ain't no one person is a governor of everybody.
Ain't no bullshit.
Yeah, so you know
That's
how I
what we
feel
doing.
about it. That's what I like about this platform, man.
Even the president got to leave after 8 years.
No doubt.
Yeah, ain't no bullshit.
Well, after 4, if he get elected for the next 4,
No doubt.
you know, you can stay.
Yeah, we had fun with it, man.
But definitely shout out to you, man, with your brother. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
And him, basically, that's all. Just keep on planting that seed at the end of the day. Because this youth, some kind of way, it has to turn around, man. It's terrible to keep seeing people that you see, that you've been around, you talk to, and they're young and losing their life.
So that's why I'm in the school system, right? Because Baltimore City, they're kind of preparing our kids, and I tell them this all the time, and they some of them believe me, some of them receive it, some of them don't. But they're preparing our kids for the juvenile system,
Of course.
and it's sad to say, but that's really. And look at it this way, and these are just 2 examples, just 2, and I could give 100 because I'm inside and been inside for a while. School lunch. School lunch is like a jail tray. Okay, they make them walk in lines. Your line is like a.
And in
line
the joint,
that
yeah.
they make
You
you
gotta
walk to
leave
the
by
chow hall,
tables.
right?
Yeah, of course, like
Okay.
being in the joint. You ain't lying.
The school bus, the cheese bus.
It's almost a representation of a
is
jail bus.
correctional.
But it is true, though, man. I mean,
And
I ain't never think of it like
They
that.
built more juvenile facilities inside of Baltimore City,
Right.
and they shut down schools. So that means that they're trying to force them into school. In my opinion,
Probably,
right?
probably my wife.
They're trying to force them.
Look.
They're trying to force them.
You guys,
Yeah, babe.
So in the end,
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, we still was taping,
For
but I'm
me-
almost done. I'm ready to leave in a few minutes. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
what I try to do with
All right, I
them
apologize.
is
All right.
make sure that I let them know. Listen,
I didn't even hit. Y'all ain't hear no
work in
text there. I ain't hear no text.
no, I didn't hit that. I work inside of a trade school,
Right.
so they're giving them opportunity, but you gotta take it. They're not gonna make you take it, and
Yeah,
I
they
try to
ain't.
force.
They didn't give it there for you.
I try to force that on. And it's not force, but try to get them to understand, take the opportunity. Because I had a kid who recently just posted a picture of him with a BB gun inside of our school.
In the school?
In the school, BB gun. But it's still, you can't do that. So he got 45 days. But before his did all that, it was a kid that I spoke to every day. And it was like, yo, they own you. Whatever you doing, they own you. Because you come up in every meeting. You come up in every conversation when I'm talking to the principal. Change something. Wherever it be. What time you get here, how you get here, who you hanging with when you get here. You hot. Yeah, I'm good. I'm straight. Yeah, the day they gave him that 45-day walking paper. You know what I mean? And I did my best to make sure he didn't go to jail.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because he's 18.
Yeah, no doubt.
I did my best.
My session.
And he didn't go. But I prayed to the police. I'm like, listen, please don't lock him up.
Yeah,
If
listen.
anything, take it, give him his days, call his parent, take him for a ride, cuff him, but
Yeah.
don't take him down.
Right, and then don't get rid of him.
In
then.
Baltimore,
Please don't.
Allow him to
Once you
redeem himself.
Because it's not
start,
going to help him.
nigga, once you start going to jail in Baltimore, it's like this shit just a magnet, champ.
It is, and then like I said,
For
too,
sure,
it
that
becomes,
shit
it
just-
becomes you walking in the clubhouse. You understand?
Yo.
And then you around like-minded people that want to do something
That
crazy.
shit.
They
Yeah.
don't want to let you
You
go.
know how it go though, man.
I had to
it's a
distance
revolving
myself
door.
several times when I realized, yo,
It's a
am I
revolving door.
attracting this bullshit or just I'm just around the bullshit?
Now I'm just trying to tell you, listen, you're around it, it's in the air, and then like I already
It's
told you,
contagious.
walking and hanging with it, and that's what happens, man. I'm trying
That
to tell you,
shit is-
sometimes things and people we deal with can sway our mind.
no doubt.
But listen, I got great get about here, man. Listen,
Ain't no
it's
doubt.
big love, man,
I
being able to
appreciate
come
you,
here,
man. I
man.
appreciate you
I
coming
definitely
checking, man.
appreciate it.
You
Nice
know-
meeting you, champ.
100%. I'll catch
Definitely,
you
man.
next time for the meeting.
Oh, yeah.